All right, what up, Fintastics? Welcome to another Fintastic subscriber hangout. And in case you're a new viewer, welcome. My name is Alex, and I make authentic, fun, and useful videos about Finland. So even if you're slightly interested in Finland, hit that subscribe button because you will join our Fintastic squad and get more awesome Finnish videos in the future. And we already have some people here. That's awesome. I like active Fintastics on this channel. We have Joe the Programmer, we have Bilal, we have Replay, we have Saika already joining in, and we have already a few thumbs ups before we even getting started. I think that's great, good stuff. So, where should we start? It's been a cloudy Sunday here in Tampere, Finland. I filmed 3 videos for you guys for the future and did a little bit bicycling, trying to take care of myself, and also applying for some jobs because, as you might know, I graduated this summer and now I'm supposed to enter the adult work life. Been looking for some opportunities, and that's also been doing quite okay so far. But we are still doing these videos. Even if I graduate and go working, videos will be coming up in the future as well, so don't worry about that. And I'm also again on my phone because I made a mess up today during my filming, and I broke the HDMI adapter, so I cannot use 2 screens. I was wondering if I should do that on my laptop stream so I can show you some stuff, but we just have to do with this mobile live stream. But I think we can still have a pretty fantastic show and hangout today. All right, let me know in the comments. Oh, there's already so many people chatting. That's awesome. Let me know in the live chat, or if you're watching the replay afterwards, let me know in the comments where are you watching this video, because as always it's pretty cool to see from which part of the world Fintastics are gathering for this show. So let me know in the chats. Okay, we have people from Amsterdam, Tampere, that's great, UK, München, Italy. Wow, Europe is at least well represented today. Estonia, that's cool. Your house, okay, that's well. Kontula, Deutschland, gute Scheiße, Deutschland ist immer gut. Ukraine, Morocco, wow, there's a lot of people around different parts of the world, and Europe seems to be majorly represented. But that's all cool. That's cool, and you know, everyone is welcome on this channel. I mean, as long as you're into Finland and Finnish stuff, and you want to be a Fintastic, everyone's welcome. So that's great. Italy, Sardinia, and Kipe to Kipi, and Dunia Abdo is also saying hello. Well, hello to you guys as well. Greetings from Finland, Tampere. Or Tampere, Finland. Also, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, because if you do, we will make this live stream will be even more fantastic. Good stuff. Okay, so I thought about we could just I could answer your questions again if you have something on your mind you want to ask me. I try to answer as well as I can. And there was maybe something else I wanted to ask. Well, but I didn't write it down, unfortunately. But we can just go on with the questions first and kind of go on with the flow. And that wasn't probably anything important because I can't even remember it. So yeah. But yeah, so okay, just to quickly let you know what's going to happen in the upcoming weeks. Like I said, I'm looking for jobs, and because my current job at my university is going to end next week, and so there will be some changes around, and there is a chance that I will be also moving to Helsinki, because quite a lot of jobs from my field. If you know what I studied business and technology, so it's kind of ICT, information and communication technology combined with business studies. So it's a pretty useful degree, and a lot of the job situation in my field is really good. But most of the jobs are also in Helsinki area, so it might be that I'll be moving over there. But if I'll find a job here, I don't mind staying here in Tampere, but it's going to be interesting. I don't mind going to Helsinki because Helsinki is Helsinki has a lot of opportunities, even for also from the channel wise. I mean, I will get access to more people and more places and stuff. So will be interesting stuff. Right, but as I said, the YouTube videos will be continuing at least once a week. I would love to do 2 videos a week, but we'll have to see how the workload will will come or will be in the upcoming weeks, especially when I start working real full-time stuff. So, but either way, videos will be there, and we'll see how things will get going. Okay, well, so many questions coming up, and that's always awesome for you Fintastics to be so active on the comment section. I'll try to read as much as I can. I want to see in Helsinki when we have to meet. Okay, well, if I'll move to Helsinki, I think I will throw a meetup. What do you call it? Is it meetup in English? Kind of with me and Fintastics who are in the Helsinki area. That would be actually cool. Hi, God is a woman. I also want to study there. Girl. Welcome to a job hunt in China. Okay. It's a woman. Yeah, Jyväskylä University is pretty good. I've actually been studying in University of Jyväskylä. It's a pretty decent place. Helsinki is massively expensive in terms of rent cost. That's true, but also the salaries are higher. So that's a good point. I mean, if I stayed in Tampere, I would probably save more money. But I mean, money is not that important for me as long as there's enough of it, if you know what I mean. And so, and I guess Helsinki, if I compare what the opportunities I will get going to a newer, bigger city, and compare that against the money I'll get, so I think it will be good. But that's definitely true to keep in mind. Allu has just appeared. That's awesome. Welcome, Allu. Okay, there's some discussion also going. I've been a little bit talking about too much about myself, so I missed the topic. Oh crap! And I already almost destroyed my apartment there. Hello from Brazil, dear Aleksi. I am going to soon study your on your videos. It's really helpful and fun. Okay, that's great. That's exactly what I want to do with these videos, like fun and useful videos, and also authentic. That's kind of 3 values, because with every video I want to teach you something new about Finland in a funny way. So it seems that I've been doing something nice. Can you still do a meetup in Tampere? I guess we could do. I mean, for sure. I'm not sure how many people of my Fintastic group are actually in Tampere, but I guess I could do like an announcement on my Facebook page. By the way, if you're not following me on Facebook, link is in the description. We have a Facebook group, and I'm also posting there. So I mean, why not? Because I've had the impression that there's not that many Tampere Fintastics, but maybe I should figure it out before I make any decisions on that. Hello from Helsinki. Hello, welcome. Chetori Guzu! Chetori Guzu! Hubi! Chetori Koskes! Alright, there's my Persian friend from the university, and we always say this kind of fun, foul Persian things to each other as a greeting, but so don't get offended if there was any other Persian people there. Hopefully there will be an international market. Okay, I'd like to fly to Helsinki for the meetup. Oh, that's some awesome dedication, Fintastic Sisu dedication over there. Billy says hello. Well, hello Billy. Hello from Amsterdam. Great videos, Aleksi. Thanks, Nils, for the feedback. Really appreciate it. I did learn much about from your video. That's awesome. I mean, that's great. What are you thinking of living in Oulu and study there? Okay, well, the good thing is that Joe, the programmer, who's one of our active Fintastics, he has actually moved to Oulu recently, and he can probably tell you some good insights from Oulu. I have only visited Oulu a few times, but if there's any other Finnish person or international person, anyone from Oulu, maybe he or she can share some of the insights, maybe on private message or here, maybe here also in the chat. But Oulu, in general, Oulu is one of the bigger cities. It's located quite in the north, if you don't mind that. But I would say it's a pretty okay place to live. But I can't really provide any detailed insights because I haven't really been there myself. I'm afraid that if I move to Finland, I won't be actually afford living there because it costs quite a bit. Okay, that depends strongly where in Finland you will be living. Like we already mentioned, let me just balance that a little bit. Helsinki, or the capital area, unfortunately is quite high, especially living cost, like rents and everything. But let's say if you go to even like smaller places like Tampere, Turku, Lahti, then the prices will be much more reasonable, for sure. And even if you go to Helsinki, you maybe want to move to places like Vantaa or Espoo, which are the kind of the bigger cities next to Helsinki. So if you go straight to the Helsinki, the central area, the rents are like crazy. I mean, that's the thing. But there are definitely cheaper options as well. Oh my God, your person friends are so impolite. Yeah, okay, that's probably some person comments, but we are, well, first of all, I know what those person stuff mean, and we are just using it to kind of make each other laugh with that stuff. So, yeah. Greetings from Zambia, Aleksi. Thanks, Joe, and greetings from here, Tampere, Finland. Welcome to the show. I'm an active Fintastic, but I'm just silent. Lol. Okay, well that's not a problem. I mean, Finnish people are also silent, and so I'm not sure if you're Finnish. Maybe you are, but it's okay. It's okay. So, but the thing is that if you comment and ask questions, then I know there are some people who are actively asking questions, so I can start spotting some names. So, but don't. That's okay. Do you have WhatsApp? Yes, but I'm not sharing it publicly, unfortunately. I think finding a job there might be more difficult. If are you talking about Finland? I am planning to make a video about that topic. I mean, I just researched it a little bit, and if everything goes well, I'll try to find an international person or two who have gone through the trials, the challenges to find a job or finding a job here in Finland, because I think they could provide you pretty useful insights and tips for that. Because as me as a Finn, I can't really. It's not the same. I mean, finding a job as a Finn in Finland is completely different. Well, not maybe completely, but let's just say quite a bit different than doing that as a foreigner. But don't worry, guys. I definitely want to do the video because first of all, it's quite useful, I would assume, and quite many people have requested that video topic, but it's going to be there at some point. Is there a national housing website where you can see the rent and buy price of houses around Finland? Well, there are real estates websites, a lot of there. If you should find them by Googling, definitely. And of course, if you want to rent a place, there are also a lot of websites like tori.fi. I can't comment myself because I'm on the mobile. Can I? Okay. Well, maybe I'm going to also make a video about how to find a job in Finland, how to find an apartment in Finland, how to get around in Finland, how to get the phone plan in Finland. These are on my list at the moment, and I want to make a video, each individual video of these topics, so they can help you, with your life in Finland in general. I'm thinking about moving to Jyväskylä. Jyväskylä is a great place. I lived there. I used to live there for a year. It's kind of like Tampere. It's really compact, university city, a lot of young people, like a youth. It's kind of like a youth, young atmosphere, a lot of things going on and so on. Some areas of Helsinki are affordable, like Kontula. Okay, we're getting some good insights here. That's great. Do you listen to foreign songs even though you can't understand the lyrics? Not really. Not really. I usually, if I listen to foreign songs, they are either German or Japanese, and because I can understand both German and Japanese, so that's the reason. That's actually an interesting question there. Thanks, Julia, for the question. Terve Aleksi, terve Cesar, tervetuloa showhun mukaan. VTT sanoo tällaista tänään. Greetings from St. Petersburg. Welcome. What's thank you in Russian? Spasiba. Spasiba. I've actually been to St. Petersburg once. It's a cool place. Oulu or Tampere, which city is the best for American to move to? That strongly depends. What are your values? I mean, what's your criteria for a good place? I think both are fine. Well, of course, I can speak on the behalf of Tampere because I've been living here for 6 years. Tampere is a great place, but so would be Oulu as well. I mean, I don't see any difference, except that Oulu is really north, and Tampere is kind of like in the middle of the Finland. You can access other cities, Turku, Helsinki, quite easily. But both of them have their pros and cons, and they're one of their bigger cities, so definitely I would say they are quite good both. Ruffle 22, terve, no terve, terve. I would love to go and live in Joensuu, Imatra or Lappeenranta, even northeast Lapland. Okay, so Joensuu, Imatra and Lappeenranta, they are all in the eastern part of Lapland, Lapland, Finland. And I have only been to Joensuu briefly when I was going. There was a music festival there last summer, so I went there with my friend. But yeah, I think Eastern Finland is something that I should explore myself as a Finn more. What is life in Finland and in New York? Well, New York is not in Finland, so I can't really say much about that. Haven't been there. Life in Finland, well, that's a really broad topic. What would I say? 4 seasons, a really safe country, good social security, good public services, a lot of basically non-existent crime and corruption rates, which I think are really awesome things. Just a few, just to mention a few. Depends what you're looking for. Do you have WhatsApp? Is Lela? So the foreigners were always the crap. Well, it's not necessarily like that. I mean, there are some foreigners who have ended up doing like cleaner jobs and stuff. I know it's true because I've met those people. But for example, I used to be a tutor at my university back in 2013 for international degree students. They were studying international sales and sourcing as their major. And there was 13 people, and I think 8 of them have found a job, English-speaking position in Finland. So it's not always the case that you will just find a crap job in Finland. It strongly depends what your skills are. If you want some insight as a software engineer, let me know. All right, good stuff. I love the drawing of you, Aleksi. I always catch me eye, whoever done it. Yeah, this one. So I think I mentioned about the story of that drawing. So that is a caricature picture of me. So that's actually me over here. Where's my finger? God damn it. Okay, over here. And I got it in Japan. I was in Kyoto, and they had actually this caricature shop where you could pay a little bit money. It was maybe 20 euros or something, and they actually drew your caricature image, and that's me there. So it's quite funny, and I just keep it over there for some reason. Yes, please do this video. You could indicate some sites offering jobs or some establishment in the city of Helsinki that offers the types of sales. Yes, yeah, that's in the working. Kiitos Aleksi, thank you so much. Hey, greetings from Argentina. Welcome Sperksin, yeah, that's welcome to the show. By the way, if you just tune in, welcome. My name is Aleksi, and we're having a fantastic live stream here. Hit the thumbs up button if you haven't, because if you do, it will make this live stream even more fantastic. And if you think that if you ever found any value in my videos in my channel, consider doing a super chat. In the chat box there's like this $, and you can support this channel with this flashy message or chat that you can send. It's up to you, and you can choose the sum yourself. But so if you think about it's useful, if my channel has been useful, considering doing the super chat. But if you don't want to do it, that's also fine. Completely up to you. All right. On this note of the phone plan, you can get the phone contract living for. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I actually meant, you know, like a SIM card, prepaid stuff. That's actually quite weird. In Finland, we have this law that you cannot get, like Joe just said here, we cannot, or you cannot. Let's say an international person cannot get a phone contract, like a real phone contract plan, unless you've been in Finland for 2 years. So before that, you just have to get a prepaid SIM card and just live with it. Well, it's not that much pain in the ass in the end. You just need to remember to charge it if you get that kind of plan, or you can actually buy this monthly plan, which includes like unlimited data and some phones, and with like 20 euros a month. So it's actually not that bad, but just to keep in mind. I'm going to make a video about this also later on. Can I donate money to you somewhere? You can do it with the super chat. There should be this $sign in the super chat, and you can use that as a donation, or you're actually kind of like buying this flashy message, so it's not like a donation. But you can use that if you feel my channel is good for you. All right. What did inspire you to be the channel you are today? Okay, that's a profound question. Well, how could I explain this with like the shorter version? Well, as I just mentioned, I've been an international tutor, and I really found it, how would I say, satisfying, let's just say satisfying, that I was able to help international people settling into Finland and understanding the Finnish culture, you know, understanding how things work here and so on. That was like 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Then when I started to do YouTube, and I went to Japan for 1 year, and I found these kind of similar channels about Japan. I mean, there were a few street interview channels about Japan, and they were teaching about Japanese culture and how to get, you know, how to get into Japan and stuff. And then I realized when I came back from Japan to Finland that there is no such channel about Finland. And I had both a little bit experience on YouTube, and I was a Finnish guy who was interested really with a strong, passionate international background. So I thought like, God damn, I could do these videos and help people, you know, get to know about Finland. And that's how it started. And we have been doing really greatly ever since. I mean, 10,000 subscribers, never thought that there would be so many Finntastics and so on. Thanks for the question, Ruffle23. Can you speak any French or Eesti? No, unfortunately. Even though Eesti is really similar to Finnish. So how do you use your phone? You just use the subscription from the country of origin? No, as I just said, there you can get the prepaid SIM card and use that. What's your favorite Finnish city? I think I would say Tampere, because I've been here for a while and it's a really great city. But there are definitely some other cool places which I haven't explored yet, so that's the thing. Okay. Where have you been in the United States? I haven't actually been in the United States yet. I would love to go. I would love to go there. And Joe is sharing some insights on the phone plan. That's great. Or SIM card. How is the average income of a normal Finn each month? Okay, I actually looked up this information today or yesterday because I need it in this one of my upcoming videos. And I think it was this year, 2018 or 17, but the average salary, you know, the gross salary in Finland is 2,500 euros per month. But that's like the really average. I mean, that's not much. It's just like the average, but that's the around the basic salary. And I think the median salary was 3,001 euros a month. So median, do you know what's the difference between average? So average is that you take sum everything and divide by the number of those salaries, and median is the most middle salary. So that was 301 euros. Have you ever listened to Italian music? What do you think about it? I think I haven't really listened to Italian music yet, at least. But then most of the foreigners running towards Kela are not good like a disease, sign of the times, immigration, and will get worse. Well, only people with either permanent residence or citizenship are allowed to use Kela social security benefits. Do you have many problems with I think immigrants in Finland? Well, not sure if many, but I would say there are some problems. This is again something I should maybe educate myself more a little bit in order to give accurate answers or insights on this. And I definitely don't want to sound like racist here, but there are some problems. Like I think in any country there might be some problems with immigrants maybe. Hello, I'm late. No problem. We're just getting started. Just tweak. What is popular Finnish patriotic slogan? For example, in Ukraine we say glory to Ukraine, and in reply you should glory to the heroes. Well, in Finland we say Suomi mainittu, torilla tavataan. Or torilla tavataan is maybe the national slogan. It means like, let's meet at the marketplace, and that's usually used when Finland or some Finnish person or Finnish team has done something internationally significant that gets, and there will be some international media coverage. That's when we use it. So that's definitely one national slogan. There might be some others too, but that's the first thing that's coming to my mind here. Good question. Do you think my knowledge of 5 different languages is going to help me to find a decent job there in Finland? That strongly depends what kind of job you're willing to do or what your background is. I would say so, yeah. I mean, it never hurts to know languages. If you want to give your personal information for some, yeah, okay, good stuff. Hello from Germany. Okay, guten Abend. I just joined and give you a thumbs up already. Everyone should, yeah, exactly. If you haven't given it a thumbs up, please do that. Leo Painkiller. I've heard there are problems with immigrants in Helsinki. Not sure about other cities. There are. I would say there are some problems, but I can't really give any accurate information here. Hi, I'm late. Gotta bring food. No problem, Jessa. Welcome. Hi, everyone from Holland. Looking forward to Finland soon. That's awesome. I'm back. Okay, sorry. What's your... Milloin miitti Outokumpu? En tiedä kyllä. Täytyy varmaan ottaa sielläkin joskus. Okay. Is it possible to find English-speaking jobs in manufacturing and logistics in smaller Finnish cities or only in Helsinki? Maybe. Maybe Turku. In Turku there is some logistics, especially this kind of ship industry might be there. But I'm not a logistic person myself. I can't really give any accurate stuff. But you know, what should I say? It's always worth to keep checking out and looking out for those, seeing what's available. I'm oriented internationally. Do you also look up other countries and find interest besides Finland? What is your favorite European country? Oh, favorite European country. What could be? Well, I like Germany because, well, I can speak German and I have a lot of friends there as well. And I also like I like Turkey a little bit. I mean, I've been to Istanbul and I had a lot of fun in Turkey. That's also quite cool place. Oscar says moi. No moi moi, tervetuloa. Are there many international schools for kids in Finland? I think there is, yeah. There should be. Do you play my summer card? Haha. No, but I know the game. Do you like spinach soup? Yeah, I like spinach soup is okay. We used to have it in school. Maybe I should, because it's getting a little bit dark and it's affecting the video quality a little bit. Well, it's not that bad at least yet. Let's see. The most important thing usually the ability of speaking Finnish in Finland. Yeah, well, that's true. If you can speak Finnish, even a little bit, you will increase your chances of finding a job here greatly. Do you play video games? At the moment, I only play Pokemon Go. But I'm a big fan of video games. I watch sometimes some gameplays on YouTube, but nowadays I don't really play much. Okay, we have a first super chat from Caesar Montero, and that is, I think, Danish crowns, 130. Thanks so much for the super chat and the donation. Really appreciate it. It seems that there was no text in this one, but it doesn't matter. Awesome. I'm always wondering when someone says German is great. Well, that's mostly because I like the language. That's the thing. Täällä Outokumun vanhalla kaivoksella on kummittelee, sille tuli muutama pikku, kun suomalainen parannut. Aha, okei. Okay. Sekin vielä. Okay, I'm trying to desperately learn to Finnish on my own right now. Here in Holland, there are no Finnish courses available. But there, you should also look up online. You can find, for example, Finnish-speaking partners on italki. Because if you ask me, you cannot learn a language if you don't try to speak it. LOL was doing a DNA test. Result were 40% Nordic, 30% Finnish, 10% Norwegian. Never thought of that besides my silence. Okay. Good stuff. Alright, I follow you in Morocco, bro. That's great. Hey, finally got here on time. That's awesome, Jen. Welcome. Holland is well represented. Yeah, there's a lot of Dutch people on the show today, but that's good stuff. That's good advice. I will try all Italki things. I agree, language has to be spoken to stick. Yeah, and on Italki, there are a number of Finnish tutors who can help you out. I'm actually planning to join there myself and give some like paid tutoring, maybe for you guys if you're interested. Post your skills here. Okay, yeah, actually, I have also made a free, I've made also an online course of spoken Finnish, basics of spoken Finnish. It's in the description. I think it should be at least. I cannot actually check it out here, but there should be like a courses link, and maybe you can check it out now if it's there or not. But if you if you don't have an active subscription to Skillshare, you can get access 2 months free for Skillshare and also my online course. So you can actually watch it for free. That's pretty cool. Are Finnish girls more into romantic guys or alpha males? Well, this alpha male stuff, I think that's a universal thing. So if you are a man with confidence, you have hobbies, you have friends, you have aspirations, you have a good job and so on. I think, of course, it's going to be more attractive because girls and women in general are more attracted to kind of like status stuff and so on. But if you can also bring the romantic side, I don't think that's a bad thing neither. Greetings from USA, Charlotte, North Carolina. Welcome. There is the link. Okay, yeah, the link is in the description. You can get the free course on Skillshare if you want to check it out. I'm also planning to do more more content on the Skillshare as well. Men desperately trying to be alpha is about the biggest turnoff. Yeah, I mean it's a different thing of being and trying to be an alpha and being alpha. Yeah, but for example, confidence is something that you can learn. Because for example, when I was in my early 20s, I was really shy. I had no confidence. I couldn't talk to girls. But then one day I just realized that confidence is something that you can learn. And I got a little bit better. I'm actually going to move this camera a little bit because it's getting so dark. Just wondering where exactly. Maybe, wow, it's so dark here. Let's turn on the desk lamp. Okay, that's a little bit better. And you can see some of my camera equipments on the background. Okay, that's a little bit better. Where's the comments? Did I turn on the comments? Okay. Nice. Oh, and I hope I'm not flipping the same, Julia. Yeah. Well, it's good to get some female perspective there. Like if you are trying too hard, then that's of course a turnoff. I know that from experience as well. I want to buy your courses, but it's only accepting credit cards and no PayPal. Yet that's the problem. That's the problem because Skillshare doesn't accept PayPal for some weird reason at the moment. But I have actually the same courses also available on Udemy, but you just have to kind of pay it. I think I haven't put the link there, but I think I will update it in the comment section of this this video. That's actually really good that you brought it up because I haven't actually realized it. Haha, welcome back to the Finnish dating life. Well, it's always an interesting topic and it seems many people are also interested in that, so. Women are attracted to status that man's confidence is something different. Okay. If you listen to Finnish music, you will learn Finnish, right? I have learned a little from the Finnish music. Music is one way to learn. I mean, sure. If that's the way you learn better, sure. No doubt Finland is the best winter country. Agreed. Hi from New Jersey. Welcome, Guadeloupe from New Jersey to the show. Yo man, where do you work, learn now? You're still opiskelija. No, I graduated in June, and my last work week at the university is starting tomorrow, and I'm applying for new jobs as we speak. Is it still hot there? Because I can see a fan behind it. Well, it's a little bit cooler now. Not so hot anymore. I tried to listen to some Finnish music and I really like Olavi Uusivirta. I recommend listening to him. I learned a lot of words from him. Okay, that's good advice there. Let's go listen to some Olavi Uusivirta. Moi Aleksi, how to get along well with the shy male Finn friend? I have made a few videos about this, like Finnish being shy and how to find friends in Finland. Well, I think you just need to be active. I mean, in general, if you want to get things done with Finnish people regarding any kind of relationship, like friends or dating, you should just try to be active and suggest like maybe, hey, let's grab a drink or let's go for a walk and so on. And if they for some reason they don't respond it, if they for some reason don't respond to it, or they just don't seem to be interested, then just move on. I mean, it might happen sometimes that they might exchange information, but then they just don't really, contribute to that thing. But if that happens, then just move on. I mean, there's plenty more fish. There's plenty fish in the sea also for Finnish people. Yeah, Udemy accepts PayPal. Yes, that's true. Well, often when men are trying to look confident, they look stupid. Stuff like get drunk and be like, well, that's not the way to be confident. Yeah, that's true. If you, but for example, you can learn to be confident and sober. That's the way to do. I mean, if you just get a few drinks, that's okay, but that's how it goes. Best way just to start conversation. Excellent advice from Joe the programmer. Hello, why don't you have anyone else in your videos? I have subscription 10 and over 200 videos. Only 3 or 4 have hosting. If you have more confidence, you get more likes. Well, I'm not doing these videos to feature. That's not the point of the videos. My goal in the videos is teach you something useful and fun about Finland. That's the thing. And well, actually, my last video was a collaboration video with Johan from Nakkakuben's channel. I mean, and by that being said, I don't mean that I don't want to have anyone coming on the show. Quite the contrary, if there's anyone who wants to share some experiences, advice, tips, whatever, on my channel, that would be great. But the thing is that I'm operating this channel by myself. And when I'm doing everything by myself, I have the full control, and it's easier for me to produce the videos. But yeah, like I said, if anyone wants to join the videos for a certain topic about Finland, sure, let me know. Let's send me a message, and we can talk if we can arrange that. But I'm not doing this for the likes. I'm doing this to teach you guys something useful and helpful. Is it true that Finnish women normally take initiative to talk to you because Finnish boys are social or charismatic? Well, some might do. I wouldn't say Finnish women are that proactive, at least from my perspective, from my experience. Like 97% of the times I've always had to go talk to them. I've had a few experiences though, but I wouldn't count on it unless you're like super hot guy or like a celebrity. But yeah, if you're a guy, my advice is to go talk to them. Waiting doesn't really do any good. When it comes to impressing Finnish partners or a Finnish partner, how do artists fare around that? I'm not sure what that means. But if you want to impress Finnish partner's parents, just a few quick tips I would give is behave well, firm handshake, listen to them. Also, if you know a little bit Finnish, that's great because, well, some parents do speak Finnish and some don't. So keep that in mind. But I wouldn't say the Finnish parents are that much different compared to other Western countries' parents in general. I mean, just use common sense, be considerate, don't be a douchebag. Remember to take your shoes and hats off, and so on. So that should do well. That should take you far. Ootko pelannut Pokemon-pelejä? Oon pelannut ja pelataan Pokemon Go-takin edelleen. I can find your language link. Well, someone said it was there. Skillshare one is there. I'm actually moving to Stockholm. Dying to visit Finland. To be honest, I'd hope I'd be able to visit fairly often. Would you say it's pretty easy traveling to Sweden and Finland often? Yes, absolutely. I mean, the borders are open between the EU countries, so not just come and go as you want. And I'd say the prices are also that expensive. You can even take the ship and go with that. A lot of good questions. Men and women are both a little shy compared to some other countries, but I'd say they're open, start a conversation, especially after alcohol. Yes, that's true. I mean, if you are in a social setting like bar or club, things will get a little bit easier. But if you don't go to that kind of places, then it's just go for it. I mean, that's the thing. I've said this many, many times on my videos, but there is really minimum competition in the dating market because no one is approaching anyone because people lack the confidence. But at the same time, people still are dying to meet new people and maybe find a partner. But the problem is that no one is doing anything for it. They are just kind of victimize themselves and just waiting for something to happen. No one is taking action dating wise except drunk people. But so think about it. If you can take action, let's say in a daytime setting sober, you're already standing out big time. Big time. And I can say this from my experience. I've done that myself. And there's even a YouTube video about that on my prank channel. So that's what I would advise if you want to take it up to the next level. Have you seen Deadwind? No, I haven't seen Deadwind. Thank you. Last time I was in Rovaniemi, woman really approached me. Oh, that's great. That is not usual in the Netherlands, and as much I was surprised they make a lot of gestures of phone contact. Haha, okay, that's pretty cool. The problem in some other countries is there is an expectation for men to make the move. But here anyone can do it. That's true, yeah. It's socially acceptable for both girls and guys to take action, but the thing is that no one is really confident to do that. That's really well summarized there. Deadwind Karppi. Oh, okay, still don't know. What's your favorite Finnish name? They are so dreamy to me. Well, Aleksi probably. Well, okay, no, that's just my name. I never actually thought about that. I don't know if I have a favorite. That's a really difficult. I never thought about that, to be honest. Okay, maybe I'll answer that later. I can't really give a really go-to answer like here on the go, but we'll think about that later. What do you think? What do you think makes Nordics silent? Okay, if you watched my previous video with Nakkakubben, and we thought there was a statement from Google which said that why Finns are shy or quiet. And what I assumed to be one of the reasons is that Finland has always been a really sparsely populated country and still is. We have around 17 people per square kilometer, so we are not so used to be in big groups of people, and we have maybe a little bit individualistic mindset. I mean that we are supposed to take care of ourselves, and that, for example, is shown nowadays by the fact that young people usually move out of their homes as soon as they can, around 18 years old. So we have kind of this individualistic and independent mindset that we want to take care of our own life as soon as I can, as soon as we can. So maybe that's one of the reasons. I really made an effort and plan over 3 years to come. Really, I'm so pleased with my choice. Nyt opiskelen suomen kieltä, harjoittelen minun suomen töissä, mutta 2 vuotta epäilen. Okay. Hyvä startti kuitenkin. Good start. Just keep practicing. You will get better every day. I also make videos about Finland from Russian perspective. A collab would be fun. Okay, that's good. You just send me a message. Maybe we can talk about that. That would be great. One more suggestion. I guess some like me would like to see Finnish cuisines, like the whole complete process from ingredients. I think many people would love that, but the thing is that my cooking skills are crap. I mean, how would I say this again? Take the person you know who has the crappiest cooking skills, double that, take a piss and shit on it, and you're not even close when it comes to my cooking skills. Okay, maybe a little bit exaggerated, but if I have a chance to do more cooking videos in like related to Finnish food, that would be great. But I'm not sure how it's that done currently. Maybe if I find a really cooking savvy Finnish girlfriend at some point and she could do those stuff, then maybe that in that case. But unfortunately now it's kind of difficult. But that's definitely, it's on my ideas list. Anyways, how would you describe a typical Finnish girlfriend in a few core words? For instance, is she bossy, selfish, or on the negative side? Is she devoted, loving, or caring? I mean, there are so many people. It's really difficult to categorize people on a such broad scale. There could be those kind of, I mean, there could be each individual people you just mentioned with those characteristics. I mean, what can I say? What can I say? Some can be bossy, some can be selfish, some can be devoted. That's really difficult to say. Well, I've had a few Finnish girlfriends. I would say okay. One thing I could say is that they are somewhat confident. I mean, they usually bring out their opinions and their, you know, if they have something to say, they usually say it according to what I'd say. But again, that's just based on my experience. Some people can have some completely different experiences. I can't really say. Well, maybe that's another video idea. There. You can find Skillshare link in courses. Okay, thanks Stweek for assisting with that one. Is it always that they are passive? I mean, would the Finns become more or an initiator as the time passes, or when they become more familiar? If you ask me, no. I mean, I don't really know what's the problem with that. But if you want to get things done with Finland, just take action, take initiative. Then you don't have to keep speculating or anything. I mean, you just waste your time if you keep pondering and waiting and wondering what the hell the Finns are thinking of not doing anything. I mean, it'll be much easier for you. Oletko kuullut, että Nintendo Switchille on tulossa Yellowista remake? En ole itse kuullut. Mielenkiintoista. Täytyy mun tsekata. Thanks, I just bought your course at Udemy. Okay, well, that's awesome. Thanks for the purchase. What do you think about Hungarians, and what do you think about their distant relatives? I don't really know. I've been to Budapest once, but I don't know. I don't really have any. I don't have that much experience on Hungarians, so I can't really say. But about the relative stuff, well, Finnish and Hungarian are really distant relative. They actually come from the same language tree. They are both Uralic languages, but they are still very different. So I can't really say. I mean, Finns. If you ask some random Finns from, like, what do you think about Hungary? I would say that they don't have much to say. I mean, it's kind of like a not so important. For example, if you compare to like Sweden, Sweden is much more important because it's like a one or neighboring country. I mean, I don't have anything against Hungarians or whatsoever, but just that's what I think. Somehow you sound a little bit frustrated when talking about the Finnish dating life. Sounds you're extrovert stuck in the country. Well, it's maybe I'm ranting a little bit. I mean, I'm just trying to tell you guys like what you should do, in my opinion. And sometimes I'm a little bit pissed about the shyness myself. But I guess I'm also shy a little bit myself, so it's just kind of part of the identity. But yeah, sometimes I get a little bit worked up about the dating parts. But you know, I just want to kind of bring my opinions out for you. Okay. Terve Aleksi, kuis menee? Kiitos, ihan hyvin, tervetuloa. Check on the Dating Beyond Borders video. There is no Finland on Dating Beyond Borders. On Finland. I actually suggested them to make a Finland. And I also told them if they're gonna make a Finland version, I will volunteer gladly. Is it okay to approach during the daytime? Absolutely. I think some girls are saying it's not okay in your interview. That's true. I remember that myself, but I mean, perfectly approachable. I'm perfectly okay. I mean, if you can do that during the daytime, you'll impress them because no one is doing that. But if you do that, you just have to do it in the correct way. If you're just going to be like touching and being like super flirty right away, then it might fend them off or scare them off. But if you're just, okay, for example, let me just tell what I've done in the past. in the daytime. I've just said if I've seen like a cute girl I'd like to talk to, then I just went like, hey, I mean this sounds a little bit random and stuff, but I just saw you from there and I thought you're like a approachable girl and just thought of saying hi. That's what I've said in Finnish, of course, and it's worked pretty well. I mean, it's not like intrusive, and you're kind of reasoning that you just saw them there and just wanted to say hi and to kind of chat a little bit. Completely fine. I think cold is also a factor for the silence. Probably that's true compared to hot countries. Very, very true, probably. All right, Joe, giving more awesome insights here. Am I supposed to bring a gift as a first introduction? Oh yeah, that's very effective. Yeah, I forgot to mention that if you have something, let's say, especially if you're from a foreign, like not from a other country, if you can bring some souvenir present to the parents, that would be great. That you should definitely do that. Also, what I've done if I've met my Finnish, like in the past, Finnish girlfriend's parents, I've usually brought maybe a bottle of wine or something. But if you are definitely from a other country, you should definitely bring something from your own country if you can. That would be definitely a thumbs up there. Also, in general, Finnish people have the mindset that only talk to others when it's absolutely necessary. Otherwise, it comes a bit invasive. Yeah, that's true. I mean, but it doesn't. That still doesn't mean that it's like illegal to talk to, let's say, girls in the street. But it's kind of like the mindset. Yeah, that's accurate what you said there. But it's don't get too much into it. Like don't get too kind of absorbed into that thought. I mean, if you think about it, if you want to meet a new people, you just have to start talking to them. Maybe say hi. That's it's that simple. If we think about like what are the steps you need to do, go to them, say hi. Interaction has started there. Of course, how it will be going from there on, that's another story. But yeah, that's what I would say. Let's take a little bit more water. Okay, that's a mindset to have. That's a nice mindset to have, in my opinion. Good stuff. Aleksi, how old are you? Usually, when people ask this, I usually um, tell people, "What would you think?" Maybe quite a many people know you, but if there's people who don't know how old I am, let me know. What do you let me know in the comments? What do you think? How old I am? I will tell that once we get there. Hello, do you have a problem with an eye, if I may ask? Actually, what's how should I explain it? I have a little bit trouble if I put my face to completely straight and I try to look straight, my eyes go a little bit like like winky wonky. Maybe you can see it. And the same things goes if I turn my left like left, then oh my, I look so weird on the thing. Yeah, but my eyes sometimes go a little bit. They don't look straight if my head face is straight. So that's, for example, the reason why I'm not always facing my head directly to the camera. But yeah, I have. It's not like a thing that bothers me in my everyday life. But sometimes if I'm tilting my head, I might see in double. Now I'm seeing in double. It might look a little bit weird. Yeah. My partner is Finnish, and from what I noticed, the society is a lot of finding foreign spouse in themselves. Hey, hold on, did we get the super chat again? Let me scroll here. I'm not sure. I just got like the thing just popped up here. Okay, my partner is Finnish, and from what I noticed, in my society, it's that a lot of Finns are finding foreign spouse for themselves. Well, some do. I mean, it's not like a rule or anything that Finns just get to the Finnish partner. I also had a Japanese girlfriend. My ex-girlfriend is Japanese, so I mean, as long it's more about the compatibility and how well you match. It doesn't really look into the nationality. I mean, for example, my Japanese girlfriend and I were completely different cultures. We had a little different backgrounds and stuff, but it still didn't prevent us of being together, except the distance and stuff. But still, some like foreign girls or foreign partners. Some prefer Finnish. I mean, that's just how it works. Good question, by the way. I thought I saw a Finnish one from them. Sounds like a nightmare. Okay. Okay, so people think they are being annoying when they talk to someone, but do people? No. I mean, this is the thing. Okay, let me just give you this straight. The kind of the general mindset here in Finland is that we don't talk to strangers unless we have to. But it doesn't mean that we don't do that, or it's like somehow socially wrong or like disallowed or forbidden. Like that's I don't want you guys to think too much into that. Well, we Finns are a little bit reserved and shy, but it doesn't mean that we are not talking to strangers. For example, I'm talking to strangers every day, well, almost every day. Let's say every week. Maybe it's just saying hi to the person in my stairwell when I'm coming here, or let's say if I'm at the grocery store and I'm putting tomatoes and I want to give a newly this plastic back to a new person. Like we have these things all the time. Or maybe chat in the bus. This is the thing what you need to remind that or keep in mind that we don't. It's okay to talk to Finns, even if you don't know them. We might be, depending on the setting where you do that, we might be a little bit surprised at first, but if everything goes well, then it's okay. It's okay to talk to Finns that you don't know. But yeah, like Sarkka is saying, as long as you're not being intrusive, like don't get physical, for example, too much. Don't get too personal. Don't get too intimate too fast. Depending what your goals or what goals are, let's just say. But it's okay to talk to people. 24. Okay, now we're getting the ages. 24, 15. Oh, that was a mistake. 25. I guess so. 27, 24. Yeah, actually, I'm 27. Yeah, that's correct. So, Tsaritsia. Did I pronounce your name correct? At the correct answer there. Saako lisätä Pokemon Go'ssa kaveiksi? Voi lisätä kyllä, mulla on testa koodia tässä, mutta the Dutch are also close talkers, so they stand way too close, like insult personal blah blah speaking. I see. I have severe sensitivity to light, where I have to wear shading lenses so the function light doesn't feel so bad. Okay. What is the age restriction for high school students in Finland? I'm 30 and I'm probably too old for a Finnish university. There's no age limits. Anyone can apply to a Finnish university as long as you're eligible. That means that you have, the basic education in order to apply. And I've seen like 40, 50-year-old students at my university, so that's completely fine. Sanna Peltonen, moikka Sanna, tervetuloa live chattiin. And by the way, if you just reminding you that if you wanna donate and send a super chat to me, you can do it with the $sign and send like this flashy message with your sum of a choice. And if you do it, it will support the channel to keep awesome content going. Up to you if you want to do it. Okay, let's take a few more questions. We're already 1 hour in. How much are battery? 36%. Okay. A lot of new people here want to talk to new people. They just like the confidence to. That's exactly. That's the truth. Like that's the. If we have to summarize things, what I've been trying to say here applies in friendships, dating, whatsoever. Maybe they both men and women find something in foreign partners that they don't find in Finnish people. That's true. And I've also heard Finnish girls saying that Finnish guys lack the confidence that some foreign guys have. Woohoo, I was right, and yes, that's how you pronounce my name. Perfect. Good stuff. Näkyykö se jossain videossa se koodi? Ei näy, mutta laita vaikka privaateviestiä, niin mä voin pistää sen sieltä tulee. Good stuff. I love your videos on Finland. I live in Washington State in the beautiful Pacific Northwest USA. Awesome. Awesome. Know anyone who speaks Finnish sign language? Actually, there is one YouTube channel. What's her name? It's Ilonan. Can I write here? Maybe some Finnish person can write the comment, because this is really annoying on the. Yeah, I cannot write, but Ilonan is the name of the channel. Maybe Saekar or some other Finns can write it on YouTube. She makes videos in Finnish though, but that's sign language at least. Mihin voi laittaa? No linkit on, siellä on Facebook, Insta-linkit on tuolla kuvauksessa, niin käy pistää vaikka siellä jos haluat. Okay. Wow, so many good questions. We've had a really awesome live stream here so far, and it's always, I'm always happy that there are people who are into this, who want to know more, and especially if that I can help you guys out with these questions. Well, of course I can always provide like 100% accurate silver bullet answers, but at least give you some insights and advice how you can work on this stuff. Ilo, se on niin kuin Ilona, mutta se on niin kuin N and E, eli Ilonanne. Ilonanne. A little bit difficult. I hope your job works out in transition to student life, working not too hard. Yeah, me too. Here's a joke. Well, okay, yeah. Here's a joke. Learning Finnish, I actually wrote panomies instead of palomies. That's funny. Yeah, like palomies means like firefighter or fireman, but he actually, Marivan actually wrote panomies, panomies, which means like a stud or like a guy who's always having sex with girls. That's pretty funny. Yeah, but that's actually one way to keep the language learning funny when you make this kind of Ilona. Yeah, exactly. That's the one. Could you recommend, okay, let's take a few more questions and then we can wrap this up. Could you recommend places to search for rooms and apartments for rent? Are the prices very different in Helsinki versus others? Yes, there is. Okay, I'm just getting pissed because I cannot write comments here, but maybe again some Finnish people can help. There is, for example, tori.fi. It's a website, tori.fi. Then there are Facebook groups. Like usually each city has their own Facebook group for like renting out and finding places to rent. But I'm also going to make a video about this topic later on, so you'll get more insights on that. What else are there? Tori.fi, etuovi.fi is also one place. I think all of these usually have also they have English version of the website. Okay, we are getting tori.fi, take out the space. Okay, good stuff. Tori.fi, walkravi.fi. Okay, great, we have some good stuff here. Thanks, Saika, for helping me out. Okay, let's wrap up this live stream. Awesome, thank you once again. This has been great. Great stuff and good stuff. Thank you for all the questions. I hope I managed to help out with your questions, give you some more insights, and help you out with your questions. And and just saying thank you for being there and making this community active and watching those videos and commenting, giving thumbs ups, because that's what gives me also more fuel to make better content for you guys. And next video will be again hopefully on next Wednesday. Let's see how the things will at work turn out. I filmed 3 new videos today for you guys. So, and yeah, so just want to say thank you for being there and making this Finntastic community fantastic. If you want to check out there's in the description of this video, there's a lot of links, like my social media links, my merchandise links, my Finnish course links. You can check them out as well. And we will see you in the next video again. Thanks once more and have a great week starting tomorrow. So moro.